saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Crescent City of New Orleans and the Caesars Superdome, the home of the Saints. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from the Superdome. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, break.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Shuck. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now Shuck on third down. He's got his man. That's Noel. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
21 yards.
A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down for Houston.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Texans first down.
Go win him, go win him.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it. First and 10. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on second down, Shuck. He's got a man. That's Noah. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. A quick throw taken in out wide by Dell. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
At the 16-yard line.
2nd and 10. To the air is shot. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Houston. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead.
Saints nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here's the rookie running back out of Miami. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
41-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
And the Saints.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Saints 1st down. Now they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
3rd and 6. He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ballgame. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. A tight end in motion now. They'll go again here with Taylor. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown gives him 18 on the season. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On the set. On this drive. Go! 76.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
70 Lions.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away. And then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
The RPO, that one is complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. 1st down, New Orleans.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now this time he'll set up to throw. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we're going to see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take off.
They'll go on the ground with Devin Neal. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He'll get it inside the 20, and he's going to be taken down. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Set. Cougar 19. 60
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Ready, ready.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
Now a toss play, running left. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Saints. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is Turner. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
And the Texans.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
A gain of 27 on the
Nice
play.
way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
On play action, it's Shuck. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. And he is out of bounds. That's a couple yards short of the marker, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut up field, but there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Nico Collins! And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it. and it stays on the board.
His kick is good. Makes the score Texans 20, Saints 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Looking into the middle, there's Flowers. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
60 Bisons.
He takes off, and he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
There he goes again. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
1st and 10.
Sometimes, Mike, the best plan is also the simplest plan. And for this team, just snap the ball to your quarterback, let him find some daylight, and go get that first down himself.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Panthers 60. Panthers.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. But this is taken in by a teammate. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Set. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. This is Turner. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. That's going to be incomplete. Looked like they had it for a second. They went into the bag of tricks. It almost worked. It's second down. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll be second down.
Ready? 70 Lion.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for third down. From the gun, it's Chuck. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is very close to the first down, but eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. They'll try to sneak it here. He's going to have a Texans first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
Pretty simple here, Mike. Every team, they have this sheet up in the box. It's their own analytics telling them when to go for it, when not to go for it. And in this spot, their metrics say go for it, sneaks the call, first down.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
Throwing is Chuck. He'll check this one down to Taylor. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
14 on the pickup. It's good for a Texans first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Houston.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Get it? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
He'll try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Blackman. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Let's go. 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Ooh! And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
To the air now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Lucas Van Ness in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. Saints going to use their second timeout, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Looking to double up here, score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there, and that will lead to a second down.
Here we go, here we go. Craft all 80. 18, Pioneer.
Now they'll set up to throw. Going up top. Oh, he's got a defender right with him, and it's an interception. Picked up by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So we reached the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Shaheed now to return it. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half. And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
19 Lions.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he'll take it on in. Takedown. Touchdown, Texans. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will go up by 7.
27. Saints 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 8 yards.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Throwing now from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. It's good for a Saints 1st down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
Back to the air one more time. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
At the 50-yard line.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give up the middle. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, New Orleans.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
60 Bison.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Handoff here, up the middle. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Third and long.
Let's go now. Rocco 80.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Ready. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Go.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, they leave Noel wide open. He's got it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
A gain of 12.
Come on.
And the Texans first down.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Inside the 35. And he will go all the way. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Houston. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Texans will extend this third-quarter lead.
Saints 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is left side and caught by Flowers. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
A gain there of 27 yards.
First down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Olave works free. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a way to start this drive. A second big play. This one for 22.
First down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle they go. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
He'll drop to throw. This one, batted away. It's incomplete.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Third and 11.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19, take over.
Got it into the hands of Olave. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Look wide, get this one complete, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
To the outside, complete to Johnson. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
That one caught. Touchdown Saints. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball
The
back
kicker on
again
for the extra
for a
point.
chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Saints will cut the deficit down to 4.
Saints 30.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Back to the air once more on second down. Throw caught by Dell on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds up at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down for Houston.
30-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Chase Young on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Okay.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a second and 5.
19, 18.
They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again. And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got him. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 45 yards.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Ready?
They'll run here with Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
Just shy at the goal line. A gain of 7 brings up second and goal.
Now here's second and goal.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Taylor. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. This crowd into it now as we get to third down.
Cowboy 80. Viking 18. Back. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return.
Taylor loses the football. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the break they need here in the fourth quarter.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like,
and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble.
Here we go, here we go. Crack all 80. Ready?
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Texans. Touchdown number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Ready? Here we go, set. 1918.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
At their own 38-yard line.
Let's go now.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Pass to 60. Pass to 60.
Now a toss play for Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
This is 3rd and 6.
70. 70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They're going to get this outside. This could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open, and it's caught. And he's going to be taken down, but he has the first down. Good execution of the double pass.
First down.
That pickup good for 29 yards. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 11 yards on the connection there. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
First and 10.
A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New Orleans.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give, exiting the pocket right. He's going to run it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Throwing now from the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
For a Saints first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim metal went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
Second and 11. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Saints going to use their second timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. This one all but over. Here's third down.
19, Tigers, Cougar 19.
On third down, here's a run by Taylor. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up. The Texans getting all set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. To return, it's Shaheed. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
Ready up.
This is first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Here's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as important, they stop the clock.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now on second and long.
Brings up second and 15 at the Texans' 46-yard line.
Flush to his right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.